Curious George, Farm to Table. George was helping his friend Marco make his famous tortillas for his abuela's birthday dinner. George reached for a bag on the windowsill, but it accidentally fell to the ground. "Don't worry, George," said Marco. "That's the masa or cornmeal. We use it to make tortillas. I'm sure we have more." Marco looked in the cupboard. "Oh no, I thought we had more," he said. George had an idea. He knew exactly where they could find the masa Marco needed. They walked to the local grocery store and asked the store clerk, "Masa? Oh, I'm sorry. I just sold the last bag, but I promised my grandmother I would make tortillas for her birthday," said Marco. "Beep, beep. You're in luck. The delivery man is here," said the store clerk. "My Uncle Enrique," Marco exclaimed. "Let's ask him for more masa." "Uncle Enrique, today is Abuela's birthday. I want to make her tortillas, but I don't have any masa," said Marco. "No masa? I don't have any on my truck, but I know where we can get some," said Uncle Enrique. "My job is to deliver food from the warehouse to the grocery store," Uncle Enrique explained. "Let's drive to the warehouse to get more masa." Unfortunately, the warehouse manager said they did not have any masa. "I'm waiting for a shipment, but hold on." She took them to a different part of the warehouse. "You might find one bag up there," she said, pointing to the top shelf. Luckily, George was an expert climber. When he reached the top, he saw the masa. George had saved the day. With the bag tucked under his arm, George started to climb down the shelf. "Wait, George, toss the masa to me," shouted Uncle Enrique. "I'll catch it." George tossed the bag. Just then the warehouse manager yelled, "Watch out!" to another employee. Distracted Uncle Enrique looked away, and the bag fell to the ground and bursted open. As they left the warehouse, Uncle Enrique said, "I'm sorry, Marco. Abuela won't have tortillas for her birthday. It's all my fault." They climbed back into the delivery truck. George looked at the back of the empty bag. He pointed to the picture. "George, you're right. That's the mill where they make the masa. There's even an address, and it's not too far away," said Uncle Enrique. They decided to drive to the mill. Inside the mill, a worker showed them how masa is made. Grains like corn and wheat come into the mill and are cleaned and inspected. Then the grains are put into a grinder and come out as cornmeal or flour. Next, it is shifted to remove the parts we don't need. Finally, the cornmeal or flour is bagged and shipped to the warehouse. "Could we have one bag of masa?" asked Uncle Enrique. "I'm sorry, our corn comes from local farmers, but there wasn't enough rain this year and the drought delayed the corn harvest. No corn, no masa." George knew a local farmer who grew corn. He even stored rainwater for his crops. George pointed the way to the Rickens's farm. "Thanks to my water tank, we stored enough water to get through the season. I harvested corn all day today," said Farmer Rinkins. Farmer Rinkins was happy to help. He gave them fresh and dried corn. They took the dry corn to the mill, where it was grounded into masa and put into bags, while Uncle Enrique took the bags to the warehouse to be packaged for the grocery store. George and Marco took one bag home to make tortillas. George now understood that the food in the stores came from farmers like his friend Mr. Rinkins. At last Marco was able to make his famous tortillas for his Abla's birthday dinner. The whole family loved them. George did too. Green thumb. George and Marco learned that the masa in the grocery store comes from corn grown by farmers like Mr. Rinkins. Test your green thumb by creating your own mini greenhouse. You will need egg cartons, only the bottom, soil, vegetable seeds, water, plastic wrap, or a clear plastic bag. What to do? Number 1. Fill each egg slot with soil. 2. Place one seed into each slot. Make sure the seed is covered with soil. 3. Water each seed so that the soil is damp but not watery. 4. Cover with plastic wrap or a clear plastic bag and set on a sunny windowsill. If the soil starts to look dry, uncover the carton and add water. 5. Wait and check for little green sprouts. 6. Once the plants are big enough, transfer them into a larger container or a garden. Foods from nature. Marco created his famous tortillas using a corn meal made from ground corn. Many fruits and vegetables are used to create other foods. For example, apples are cooked and mashed for applesauce, and grapes are dried to make raisins. Can you think of other fruits and vegetables that can be used to create different foods? Ask a family member or friend for more suggestions. 5 food groups. Did you know there are 5 food groups? They are grains and starches, vegetables, fruits, dairy, protein, meat, and fish. Corn is part of the grain and starch food group. Grains and starch include pasta, breads, rice, cereal, and beans. Starchy vegetables such as corn and potatoes are also considered grains and starches. Can you guess which food groups the items pictured below belong to? Answer: grains, bread; vegetables, broccoli and carrots; fruit, apples and bananas; dairy, milk and cheese; protein, chicken.